and welcome back to the channel. My name's Our Lad for Set Play Gaming, and this is the FC24 Colchester United Career Mode with Owen Coyle, Season 2, Episode 28. Let's have a look and see which matches we've got featured today. Starting with the final match of October as we host Cheltenham at home. You can see our last record in the last episode. We lost 3-1 to Forest Green and drew with Carlisle, so we're eager to make up any lost ground. We then host Sutton United as we kick off November's schedule. We have a 2-week international break and then we come back to play Crewe Alexandra away. That is a crucial match for us in the league because they're going really well. Let's see how we get on in today's show. Alright, so game number 1, we take on Cheltenham at home. And this is the lineup that we're going with, pretty much our first team 11. 1 or 2 changes, Greenidge in defence and Greenwood and McLaughlin. The fullbacks were too tired, too jaded. Opening few minutes, Aidan Keener, a little bit too keen, siding McGeehan down, and the referee puts him in the book straight away. Some referees might have even sent him off. Look at this. Oh, horrible challenge. Lucky to be still on the field there. And then a few moments later, Colchester coming forward. Shields, it's headed away. Retain possession of the ball here. Shields with a great interception. It's going to come back. And McGeehan into Taylor, into Chilvers. Chilvers with the patience. And then into Tovide, who slips it past Southwood. I thought we did really well there to get the ball back. Apply the pressure. And Shields actually should be credited with taking the ball off the defender, and then it goes back to McGeehan and eventually finds its way to the forward line. So nice pressing to get the opportunity, and we're 1-0 up early. And Cheltenham are going to come back at us because they want to get back in. Keener slides in there, out comes Amos to our rescue as we've beaten the back line. Chilvers trying to pull the strings from midfield as it's knocked down by Tovide into Edwards, and I thought that was 2. It should have been 2. It was a lovely pick out. Edwards and Southwood happy that it wasn't 2-0. Half an hour played and we're looking for the second goal. McGeehan into Dallison, great crossfield pass. McLaughlin in behind the defence. Shields now with a chance. Tries to pick out Tovide. It deflects, finds its way through to Tovide anyway, and they manage to get the ball away. Now Cheltenham's turn to attack as they come back the other way. Street into Keener. Keener turns, takes the shot, and it's a good save, solid save by Amos. Runs across and dives on the loose ball. And we can get the ball clear. Header won here, strong header by Taylor. Adzed picks it back up. Thompson into Oleinka. He looks lively in this game. 46 minutes, and then Street powers his way past. Some poor defending there. And he takes the shot into the second half. And now we're attacking the other end. And almost instantly, Taylor, nice spot through to Shields. And Shields puts his laces through it and finds the bottom corner. Past Southwood. 52 minutes in, 2 goals to the good, and we just got to avoid any silly mistakes to try and keep these 3 points for the home side. See here, Shields, head down, smash. Sometimes I think I'm trying to be a little bit too cute with Shields' finishes. We're just trying to get the goals and get an end product for him on that right hand side. As long as he continues to produce for us, that's the main thing. And just before the hour, given back to Oleinka, into Street into Keener, goes to the shot, looking for that far corner. And then they get a chance here from this corner, 57 minutes in. Swung in, header flicked on, and then it's Freestone's header. Amos caught under it, and it hits the crossbar, comes back into play, and it's cleared. Thankfully we don't concede there. Smith into Keener, who's a centre of a lot of good things they've done. Circum through to Street. Great opportunity, but again goes near post and Amos pushes it out. Thompson, 72 minutes in now. They're looking to try and make a game of this. Street's effort ricochets back off the post, and Street is first to the rebound to put it in. You have to say, with some of the chances they've been getting, that was always going to happen. A little bit fortunate the way that the ball kind of ricochets off the goalkeeper back into the striker. Some good pressing there by Fevre. A little bit of a sub appearance here for him. 5 minutes to go till the end. Into Shields. Lovely pass. Shields into Tovide, and a great chance to make it 3. And he slips that in. Samson Tovide. And it's 3-1. Even if they were to score a goal now, Cheltenham are not going to rescue a draw from this. Carries it into the box, and a nice finish. And that would be the end at 3 points, 3 goals. No clean sheet today, that is a disappointing thing, but at least we've won and kept pressure on the top half of the table. And it's a good result, a good way to start today's episode on to the second game. Alright, into November, take on Sutton United at home. This is our lineup. You can pause it if you want to look. It's mostly the first 11, regular first 11. Just a heads up as well, Sutton United have been doing very poorly this season. And one of the reasons I think for that is because they don't have a recognised goalkeeper in their entirety of the squad. They allowed veteran Jack Rose to go to the free agency and haven't signed anybody in his place. So you're actually going to see us attack probably a lot more than you normally would. And they got Dimitri Petraros, who's 5'9" in goal. There isn't something that I can do anything about. Unlike the PlayStation 4 where I had an operating second controller, I don't have the option to change anything from my side. So unfortunately, in this particular instance, I can't do anything to adjust Sutton United's lineup. I wish there was something within EA's game that allowed you to sort of veto decisions so that you could build and retain comprehensive squads, but that's not something that you can do. I mean, on PC you could do it if you had the editor and stuff. You could make sure that all the teams stayed reasonably healthy. You see here Craig Eastman getting a little bit overzealous, and the slide tackle is taken out Childers and he gets sent off. So 22 minutes in, just to catch you up to speed, it's basically they're down to 10 men and the goalkeeper is 5'9". That's the situation. You always want the floodgates to open here and try and stack as many goals in your favour, but as well as try and keep it realistic. They do obviously have some opportunities themselves. Smith in goal today could save there on 27 minutes. And we were basically just huff and puff, and they did their bit. They closed and hurried us, and we go in at the break, just a goal to the good. The worst case scenario here is that we end up drawing the game, which is something we don't want. We're going to try and pile the pressure on in the second half and take advantage of the fact that they're weakened. Kashket here did really well to create an opportunity for himself going forward. 47 minutes. You see here Smith with the save. And then good pressure, interception by Mingy. Played through Jay, through to Tovide. Tovide's going to pull this back, and Chilvers is there to slide it past Petraros in goal, diving the other way. It is 2-0, 55 minutes, and everything is looking towards a home win. Banker here. I can't see anything going wrong. Famous last words, but no, in all seriousness, this issue with goalkeepers being released and them not being able to sign anybody, this is an issue that's been going on EA games going back to FIFA sort of 19, I think. FIFA 19, FIFA 20 had it, FIFA 21 had it. I remember Rotherham had one in one of my saves. Rotherham went about 2 seasons without signing a goalkeeper. So again, high pressing, win the ball, play it in, and this time Edwards is on the score sheet. This is just 6 minutes later, and now they're starting to fold. Nice play here by Edwards, and he side foot clips that into the corner. We've seen a lot of productivity from both Mingy and Edwards this year, and the 4-2-3-1 has benefited the wide players as well as Mingy coming forward. 77 minutes in, Mellor has come off the bench, dribbling through into Mingy. Jay plays it through. Cooper back into Mellor. Great chance and a good save by Petratos this time. He comes out. And again, you would think with logic, you'd think, you know, if you didn't actually have a registered goalkeeper in your squad, surely you would go with somebody at least who's above 6 foot, you know, 6'2", 6'3", somebody who's going to at least fill the goal. But I guess that'd be asking for too much with logic being in EA's game. Into stoppage time, Tom Hopper here off the bench sets up Che Cooper, who sets up Mellor, and Mellor finds the bottom corner. The scoreline now looks way more reasonable with a 4-0 home thrashing of Sutton United. We can put this one to bed. Hopefully in the winter transfer window these guys do sign a goalkeeper, and that is the final score, a 4-0 home rout. On to the third and final game against Crewe Alexandra. Alright, here we go, the third and final game of today's episode as we take on Crewe Alexandra. And they are in the top 6, just like us, with the loss in the last episode to Forest Green Rovers, and us drawing with Carlisle, and then the 2 back-to-back wins against Cheltenham and Sutton. This presents an opportunity to regain that ground lost against Forest Green and put pressure on the top 3. We'll be able to look at the league table, I guess, sometime around the end of November, beginning of December. We get a couple more matches out the way before that. Early chance here for Cameron McGeehan as he flashes it wide just 4 minutes in past Davies' goal. You can actually see from this replay, he makes a sweet connection on it. Look at that, coming back inside, just grazes the post. That's a really good effort from the Northern Ireland international. A through ball here for Rio Adebisi, and then in behind, and Nevitt holds off. Zarins falls over. It's played through. Courtney Baker-Richardson tries to slide that in. Amos says no. Cameron McGeehan into Tovide. This is 15 minutes in. Chilvers back to Tovide. Tovide into Mingy. Goes to the distance shot. It's a good save from Davies. Probably should have used both hands, but he used one. That's quite a spectacle in itself. Lovely touch there from Tovide. Mingy into the box. Back heels it into Chilvers, and he has to score from there. In that position, Davies comes to Crewe's rescue. The home side managed to preserve that clean sheet for now. And Crewe would have chances of their own. Joel Tabiner wide to Adebisi. Adebisi. This build-up is patient. Tabiner back into Nevitt. And Nevitt with the shot near post. Amos says no. And 5 minutes to go till half-time. Offered into Baker-Richardson. Baker-Richardson, he's going to play this in. Cooney into the box. And from there, he should be hitting the target. I know he's a defender, but you wonder whether the home side are going to rue that missed opportunity. We can equally play counter-attack as well. I think most of the time at home we do have the lion's share of the possession, but away from home sometimes we have to sit back. And a good chance here into stoppage time, and Amos says no. Into the second half action, and once again Crewe relying on their patient build-up. Baker-Richardson at the near post tries to slide that in again. Every time Crewe are going for that kind of slip-slide finish just to try and slot it past the goalkeeper. Maybe they feel Amos's weakness is that he can't get down, but he's definitely doing a bit of breakdancing. He's definitely getting down today. He's making the saves and fully justifying why Owen Coyle brought him in the first place. And a great save here. He's able to claw that one away 51 minutes in. And just kind of being battered a little bit in the second half by Crewe. Tovide plays it through here. 65 minutes in. Edwards can stretch his legs. And Tovide has picked up a knock. And in comes Billington and absolutely levels Edwards. There's no way he's getting past. Look at that. No yellow card, by the way. Despite him not getting the ball. 9 minutes left to go. A great chance here. Powell to Cooney. Got to get Iandolo over there and block this cross. He's not succeeded. It's a great pass inside. Long looking to get the go-ahead goal. And across comes Zarins to cover the captain, Connor Hall. Zarins with some great defending there. And that is full time. Sadly, we wasn't able to really muster that much up in the second half in terms of offence. But, you know, you still have to sort of impress in both sides of the game. And I think the defence did a fantastic job. So did the goalkeeper as well. I think it needs to be noted. We need to sing the defence's praises and the goalkeeper's praises when they play well. And I think this is a very good, solid earned point away on the road against Crewe. That is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. When we come back in a couple of days, we've got league matches against Gillingham and MK Dons. Those guys are in the top 6 as well, so that's going to be a crunch week for us. And we've got those 3 matches as well. On the Friday, we've been drawn against Salford City in the FA Cup. That has to be a little bit of a priority because we've not done well in the Cups this year. So a very difficult week coming up. I hope you're going to join me for it. If you'd like to continue to support me on the channel, please consider subscribing and watching anything from the playlist available at the end of this video. This is Al Lad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys real soon.